Chris Brown dropped the Molly and cocaine, ate some Raisin Canes, and now rolling out a campaign. But is his new content going to be what puts him back on top of his musical lane? Let's discuss. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a young prince by the name of Beasley. Boy, I haven't done the intro in a long time. But whatever, what's up y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. Hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. Well, I guess I'm just going to be talking about music this week. And I'm here to talk about Chris Brown having his whole entire new song called Warm Embrace, featuring Normani as his dancer slash video vixen. And also, I want to talk about Chloe's new song, Surprise, along with the music video. So let's get into it, shall we? So Chris, the colorist Queen Brown, came out with his new song called Warm Embrace, and he dropped a video along with it. I gotta tell you, I think Beyonce kind of like fired up the girls, like little fire up everybody's ass, because everybody is just, okay, roll this out, we gotta get this out. But Chris Brown got his Warm Embrace out, and I gotta say, in my honest opinion, the song is good. Will I listen to it again? Probably not. And the reason why is because I don't know what it is with Chris Brown, but for a very long time, all of his songs have just sounded the same to me, and this song is nothing different. However, I respect Chris and his artistry. Chris is a pure artist, a musical genius, an actual artist in my opinion. Like, say what you want about Chris Brown, that is a man that is truly tapped into a part of our brain that a lot of us can't access, and he just has just sheer raw talent, and I love it. I love to see it. However, the song, it was good. I'll be a little bit generic, mainly like a generic Chris Brown song, but it is what it is. I like it, and I can see it being played on the radio stations of LA. Now, the video, I must say, is absolutely beautiful. Just gorgeous. I love the colors. I love that he's a very colorful man into colors. I just love the way everything looked, and I love the way Normani looked. Normani looked amazing. She was like a featured dancer in the music video. She also was kind of like the video vixen, love interest. We even saw those two kiss. But despite the video and the visuals being beautiful, anytime Chris Brown is attached to something, it's always going to come with some form of backlash. And both him and Normani are facing backlash for this video. Now, at first glance, you would think like, oh, this is just like a regular music video. It looks great. What's the issue? The problem is colorism. Colorism is the issue. I'm pretty much the colorism cop, and a lot of the girls, namely mostly Normani fans, are pretty pissed at Normani and Chris Brown for this video. We gotta keep it all the way real. Chris has a history when it comes to a lot of things, and colorism is one of them. I think at one point he even called black women darkies at one point. Don't quote me on that. That's just what I hear on these YouTube streets, but I will say he has always had an issue with colorism. You know, it's been alleged that whenever he would come to clubs and get a section, he would demand the club to not have any dark-skinned black women there, or any black women in general, period. Because, you know, he loves the mixed breeds, he loves the Karuchi trans and the Seikos of the world. That's actually Karuchi's friend. But he loves black Asian women and also Asian women that pretend to be black, like his last baby mama. And Normani fans are mad at Normani because it's like, you're literally being a pawn. Like, why are you in this video for one? Like, I think they're mainly mad because, you know, Normani is the residential dark-skinned woman in R&B, pop, whatever she sings. She sings a little bit of R&B and pop music. And she's the one dark-skinned woman besides Summer Walker really doing the damn thing. And SZA. SZA's dark-skinned, right? But Normani is the one dark-skinned girl that is in that Beyonce archetype, basically. Like, her and Chloe are the two archetypes of Beyonce today. And people have, like, higher standards for her, so if she doesn't need missteps, people are going to call her out on it so she can, like, they're basically gonna like slap her on the wrist and be like, no girl, no bitch, get it together. But it's the sheer fact that Chris Brown is clearly using Normani to get back in the good graces of black women. We know that black women are the biggest consumers of music, especially R&B music. And in order for Chris Brown to really get it popping and really get it back on top, he needs to get back in the good graces of black women, the people that really uplift him and support him and buy his music. Normani fans and the Black Woman Brigade see that Chris took a page out of Jack Harlow Harlow's book and used black women in his videos to pander to black women to get his song to be pushed throughout the whole algorithm, pushed up the charts, you name it. Now, me personally, I feel like Normani wouldn't have gotten a lot of backlash if she actually sung on this song, because Normani fans, I can speak for us, we are starved for Normani music. Fair didn't fare that well, and now we had nothing after Fair, and now we see her in this song being used as a dancer and a video vixen. It's like, girl, if you would have sung in this song, she wouldn't have gotten the backlash from her own fans, in my personal opinion. And honestly, it's easy for these two to collaborate because they're both under RCA, and they both, honestly and truthfully, need each other because they're both trying to get back onto a steady foundation. You know, I love Chris Brown, but like ever since the whole entire Rihanna situation and then being accused of abuse behind the scenes, even though a lot of those abuse allegations kind of fell to the wayside after the homegirl was setting him up, but nobody ever really apologized to him about that. Like they just swept it under the rug and acted like it didn't happen whenever that girl falsely accused Chris Brown, but I digress. But it just seems like Chris can never get on steady foundation, and then on top of that, Normani's constantly sabotaged behind the scene, and she can never get on steady foundation. So I can understand why those two will want to come together so they can create a damn foundation. But, you know, once again, bam, backlash, bam, nobody cares. And honestly, while I do like this song and I do like the video, I just feel like for some reason Chris Brown will just never get back to the level that he could have been on, you know, before beating up Rihanna. Like I feel like he will never get back to being baby Michael Jackson, basically, because him and Beyonce, in my opinion, are the closest thing that we have to Michael Jackson today. But honestly and truthfully, you guys, we need to stop comparing them to, and I gotta stop doing this too, we need to stop comparing these artists to other artists that were at a greater value when they died, because they're their own person at the end of the day. But overall, criticism aside, I do wish Chris the best. Now, I may bite my tongue in saying this because, you know, I end up loving him, and then he always does something to mess it up, so I kind of always have my good side eye on Chris Brown. And Normani, girl, release some music when Beyonce's season is over. Moving on to Chloe's video. She dropped a video and song by the name of Surprise. It was a surprise release, I guess. I don't know. I think she kind of gave everybody a heads up. To be honest with y'all, I don't really follow Chloe. I don't. I will say most of her antics on social media, I only see them if like the blogs or other YouTubers talk about them. But she released her song Surprise, and she released the video for it, and the video was cute, but the only thing that I have to say is that Chloe, is she only going to be known for her ass? Like, is she only going to be known for her ass? Like, she's sitting in the bed, laying down, ass in the air, with no bra on, just sitting there, and it's like a video of her being with this fine-ass man, them just loving on each other, chilling in the house, playing around, dancing with each other, having dinner, like, basically, like, the things that you want to do with a man today, a man that can actually stay committed, which is very hard to find these days, but that's what the video was. The song, it was beautiful gowns. Oh, I want to rock and ride with Chloe, I really do, but I think I've came to the conclusion that her music is just not for me. It's just not for me, and that's okay. I will say, the girl's beautiful, she can sing her ass off, but I'm just not hearing the sing your ass off parts. She can sing her ass off part. Like, I'm just not. Like, it low-key sounded like she had, like, a dash of autotune in this song. And I'm like, girl, you do not need that. Maybe my ears are wrong, but I heard autotune in the song. I think my gripe with Chloe is she's somebody that is just, like, almost there, but not really there. And then she has these little missteps and incidents, and one thing I appreciate about her is that her mess ups or make her like relatable, if that makes sense. Like, she has like a little dash of relatability to her. That's what I like about her, but overall, something with me and her just ain't clicking. I don't know what it is. Usually I always go up for the dancing girls and the girls that can sing their heart out, but with me and Chloe, I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think it is? It's just like she is missing something, and yet it's like she's always trying to be Beyonce at the same time. Like, I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I appreciate her and her efforts and her talent and her beauty and all that jazz. Homegirl checks every box, but when it comes to just me clicking with her, the box is just not checked. I don't know. Maybe it needs a spell check. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what it is with Chloe. I just don't know. But let me know what you guys know. What do you guys think about Chloe Bailey and how her career is going? And do you guys really like vibe with her, or do you connect with her content? Because I really came to the conclusion that I just think that she is not for me. And that's okay. But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.